everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Cass. Today I wanted to draw something that was super zen and therapeutic, so I thought about drawing a cool succulent. I chose a wax agave. It's red and green, and I thought it would be fun to use a lot of colors and make a really therapeutic drawing, and I invite you to draw along with me. Make your first drawing in graphite to make sure you know where everything is going to go. The form of your succulent is going to be pretty much round, so use a compass to make sure you have a nice clean circle. Then clean up your lines with a colored pencil. I used red, but really you can use any colors that you want for this drawing. Erase the graphite. Now it's time for the first wash. Now my wax agave is cool green in the center and red and purple around the outside. So my first wash I'm going to make in a pale cool green, which I'm going to make more concentrated in the center. Now with a slightly darker cool green, start working on the mid-tones in the center of the succulent. Work on each leaf individually, first wetting the leaf only with water almost up until the edge, and then fill it in with color deeper where one leaf disappears under the other. Leave a bit of a margin around the edge of each leaf that has no color on it at all. This will give a bit of a definition in between each leaf. Also, you'll notice that there's a bit of a shine around the edge of each leaf, and leaving that edge blank will help to achieve that effect. Mix a little dark blue into your cool green color and use that to keep deepening the middle tones in the center of the succulent. Clean your brush and get into some pink or whatever color you're using for the outer leaves of your succulent. Mix a lot of water with your pink to make a thin wash, and use this to wash over the edges of all of the very outside leaves. Clean your brush and let's head back into the center. Play with different deep greens to establish the values in the center of the succulent. Clean your brush and mix up some deep purple red. We're going back to the outside. We're going to paint the very outside leaves, making sure that that shadow that goes underneath each leaf on top is really nice and dark purple. Block in the leaf and then go back and soften the edge after with a little bit of water. Now take that purpley red color to the second ring of leaves further inside and make a nice wash just on the outside edge. Remember to leave just a bit of a margin blank at the edge of the leaf. Take your time here to build up those values slowly and in many layers. As you start closing on the center of the succulent, be careful that your red doesn't run too much into your green. You want it to flow together, but you don't want to have so much water that it pools. You'll notice that the only part of the very edge of the leaf that is very brightly colored is the very tip, which is super bright. So feel free to use a really bright magenta to make the tip of each leaf really pop. Clean your brush, pick up your green, and go back to the center. Keep referring back to your photo to make sure you're establishing the values properly. Clean your brush and take some pink. Now remember how I said that the most colorful point along the edge of the leaf is at the very, very tip? Those tips are super bright pinky red, so I'm going to take a really beautiful bright magenta color and paint in the tips of the leaves, especially right in the center where they're particularly adorable. I'm going to put a little dot of color on each leaf tip and then soften it with a little bit of water after. Clean your brush and go back to that dark green. Use that dark green aggressively in the leaf shadows to really establish the depth. Now it's finishing touch time, so I'm going to take a little bit of Black India ink and I'm going to outline the very darkest lines in the center of my succulent. I'm also going to take some white gouache and I'm going to use that to reinforce the highlights along the edge of the leaf where I want it to be brighter. The gouache is perfect for this because it's nice and opaque and it sits right on top of the watercolor. Clean your brush, and the last thing we're going to do here is we're going to go back into the red and the pink and purple and really bring out the bright colors in the outer leaves of this succulent plant. One thing that I love about a subject like this is that it's very, very colorful, but you can choose the colors that you want. If you want to have blue on the inside and orange on the outside, or pink on the inside and turquoise on the outside, it's your world, and you can paint this plant no matter how you want to do it. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, I hope you like my video and subscribe to my channel. Remember that it's not about reproducing a photograph, it's about making a visual representation of what's inside you. I'll see you guys next time.